Dennis, what's going on, man? I got a job right next to me now. Let me see if I can add in. I don't have to say that. And if you don't mind, could you add your PA to the call so that we can get waiting too long, so I figured I'd just start the call now while we can listen in.
Alright guys, so this is currently day 2 of the fading process on our black crest tee. The fade actually came out pretty good so far. So this was in a total for about, I want to say 11 minutes in the color remover, and I actually dumped it in twice just so I can make sure it was even kind of all around. As you can see, the dye definitely lost some of its color with the black, and it definitely feels a little bit softer. I think with that salt brine, the salt pretty much loosens up those fabrics as well, just allowing it to be a little bit more softer as it's breaking down the fibers. And the threads, you can see that in the binding right here on the neck, that color transition, and overall it's coming out pretty good. So right now I'm going to throw this in the wash and then let it dry, and then we're going to distress it and pretty much go from there. And then right now I'm currently testing what is going to be our white tea. This is in a black coffee brew. I'm doing the swatch first, and then we'll get into the real one, and I'm letting it sit. I'm going to check it every hour, so I'm thinking 2 hours, and then we kind of go from there. Yeah, honestly, this process is definitely a lot. I've been doing this since Sunday. You know, it's been pretty interesting and fun just experimenting with how to naturally dye a garment. It's definitely a lot of work in terms of just getting like the temperature controls right, the timing, and the method. But I actually feel like I am learning a lot, and it's my first time doing something like this, and it's very hands-on, and yeah, it feels very rewarding. I'm happy with how everything's turning out. Today's Friday, it's a little after 9 p.m. We have our shoot. Tomorrow we have to be on the road at 7 a.m. Honestly, I'm probably not really gonna get too much sleep tonight, just because I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on these shirts, make sure everything's good. So overnight I'll probably have to wake up and wash the white one like around 2 or 3 a.m. and then wake back up. But yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. So far so good. Guys, I probably look insane right now. It is literally 4:19 a.m. My alarm is scheduled for 5:15 a.m. Just finished the shirts, and I can say I'm like super like fucking happy how they came out. Definitely worth it. Like I feel like a lot more confident in them now, and I'm just happy. It's super late, so I don't want to talk too much, but yeah, I think they're fire. Like they're absolutely like just fucking fire. I'm gonna get some sleep, and then I'll catch you guys as we're doing our shoot, going into the city.
To see if there's another possible location. We just have to be, the expectation can just be that they may not let us shoot.
Yeah,
so, like, you know, so that we see something, they be like, we can do it.
So pretty much, I'm just gonna circle a few words. These pretty much just spell out like our class. Okay. That's good to hear. definitely let me know when you have your next garden event.
Yeah, we'll probably, the next one will probably be the gala.
Okay, cool.
Sometime next year, maybe like February or something.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's not too far from now. Yeah, when somebody needs to, we will. Yeah, you said, do we need to change in the bathroom? Yeah, like, oh, yeah, not right now, though, but when he needs to, yeah. Yeah, thank you. So pretty much we have the vintage tees. You guys kind of saw how they came out a little bit last night, but they actually came out pretty good, better than expected. The feel is actually super soft. I think the salt that pretty much was that was in the wash with these pretty much breaks down the fibers and makes it a little bit more softer to give that more vintage effect. So yeah, those are the tees right here, and I think they came out good. And then we have like the distressing that you guys saw like all throughout to kind of give it again that more vintage feel.
Are you like trying to put them in a certain way?
Say that one more time.
Are you trying to put them in the bag a certain way?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to order it, but first I couldn't find the hole.
Oh, I'm like, you took a minute to put them out like
I know, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So you want Drake? You want this to be here already, and then Drake into frame?
Yeah. You guys are good.
Oh, we can go inside.
It's pretty much she's circling like the last word. So.
Usman. Should we go higher? I'm seeing that.
No, that's mine.
Makes sense if you walk in with it and put it
go that way, yeah. There's a one here. Where's that? Is that me?
Alright, see now.
Because the bubbles if you can put it standing up, which you then knocks these up.
Ooh, I like that little light leaf.
I think maybe keep it same. Keep it separate.
Pictures
It's just, I'm handling it today. It's good though.
Oh,
So you can see them. Continue. Yeah, Nigerian Jamaican accent. Yeah. Alright. How we feeling? What's the we want to move on to the.
So we revised the bump, so we can make it happen. You're able to end it up, boom, it falls down.
Let's do it over real quick. So Caleb, as you're coming in the frame, pretty much you're just bumping into Andre. So Andre, as Caleb is coming across, you kind of just get up and
Yeah, exactly.
and you guys bump into each other. But try and make it when you bump though, like
As you're getting up, and then who picks up the paper?
Caleb
Who picks up the paper? You walk out of the shot. When you're walking out of the shot, just pick up. Don't leave the puzzle, and then just pick up the clothes. So let's put the clothes back up for him.
we're putting the clothes back.
Yeah.
Put the clothes back.
Yes,
Just for continuity.
Yeah,
Like,
I get that. So we're gonna need the shirt again, Caleb.
Yeah, Jay, you can put your jacket back on.
Oh, he's wearing these shirts. Yeah.
He's not gonna have it on in the shot. He's gonna put his jacket back on. Yeah.
But same thing. More camera vibe, kind of glow. Oh, he doesn't have it on in the shot.
No, he doesn't have it on in the shot. No. He just had that on because he's gonna take some product shots outside of it, so he got changed that time.
Yeah, I like that. Good.
Wait, I'm getting up, he's bumping into me, right? This is falling.
Yo, so do you want to maybe like
Pick it up like loosely, and then when I bump it in, you use it.
Questions on your mind, in the catacombs. Questions on your mind.
Keep going. Grab onto it. To the model.
So just finished up mile one. Just kind of took it easy. no timer, no watch, no nothing. Kind of just trying to enjoy the run for the most part. See, it's really beautiful. Honestly, this view or the camera doesn't do it any justice, but feel really blessed right now. Feel very calm. So gonna try and finish with maybe 3 miles. We're just running, so I'm really tired. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. There's a few people out here too running as well. This is the view. Super beautiful. See the sun kind of peeking through over there. And this is the track. Alright, so it's weird. Because when I was on mile 2, literally couldn't feel my fingers. Well, I guess that makes sense because your body's still warming up. But this goes to show you running outside is superior to running on a treadmill, because I haven't ran outside in 3 months. I come out here so long as I've ran. I did about 4.5 miles, which is nothing crazy because before I was doing like 5s and 6s, some 4s too, but on a treadmill, 2.5, 3 if I'm feeling amazing. Right now, I live on shorts. My legs feel good, body feels warm, my knees feel good. Yeah, it's one of the best runs that I've had really long time. So yeah, I'm gonna go back home and work on what we gotta do. Some styling stuff and I don't know, probably some other designs and shit like that. All right, logging off now. It's the sheer amount of snow right now is absolutely insane. It has been snowing at this consistency since about, right now it's Monday around 9 a.m. This started Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. I wanna say. Literally look outside. It's like winter wonderland. This is insane. Wow. Good thing I can work from home today, but also the area I live in, they kind of suck at plowing and making sure the snow is out the streets. So this is gonna be like hell. Once all this snow is settled, it's gonna be literally hell trying to go back and forth from work. So hopefully I can try and finesse and work my way from home for the next few days. Honestly, this is crazy. Wow, I thought I was recording this whole time. I wasn't. Good thing I just started. But yeah, again, yeah, so it's been a while since the last time I posted on YouTube. Not too long, but longer than expected. Originally, going back to October when we first moved in here, I wanted to make a better effort trying to post minimum once a month. I would love to do like once every 3 weeks. Maybe try and get like 2 posts in before the month ends. But the 2 challenges I face when it comes to YouTube and like consistency with it is, one, just having like content where I'm actually kind of showing you guys new things, or I feel like things that aren't just like my regular mundane kind of routine, which I feel like is a little bit boring because I kind of do the same shit almost every day. But I guess there's a bit of a calming factor in that, and a sense of just like peacefulness and kind of doing that, which I feel like people kind of can relate to. I'm trying to do a better job of just including, just so it doesn't feel like everything revolves around the brand specifically. I feel like it's a good way for you guys to kind of just get an insight on, just me as a person as well. But yeah, did I name 2 challenges or 1? That was like a whole bunch of challenges. And the second challenge is, so normally when I'm doing like my short form content, whether it's like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram, it's tough trying to balance like long form stuff with short form stuff. You either get roped into one, or you're trying to do both and you are doing a good job, and then the balance kind of teeters towards more, I feel like, the short form stuff, which I have to get out in a quicker span, whereas YouTube, I try and make it a little bit more, just a little bit more thought out. So that's the tough part in doing it. And then also recording. It's annoying when you're like recording something short form, and then you gotta be like, fuck, I gotta turn my camera landscape to make sure I get some YouTube stuff as well. So that kind of gets annoying, just trying to make sure you're doing both of those things when you're trying to live in the moment as well. So those are the two. I guess those are more than two challenges, but yeah, enough of that. I realized I did not record a part that just talked about us wrapping up the film. It's been a little over about the 2 month mark now since we wrapped up the film. And yeah, I just want to say I want to extend my gratitude to everybody that really helped out with the film. It was like a really amazing process just to do and to be a part of, especially the collaborative effort that comes with that. A lot of stuff I learned when it just came to like camera angles, just writing a script and actually fleshing everything out where it makes sense. Obviously, John and I worked like really hard on just trying to do the best we can do with our first film. And looking back at it, we definitely see a lot of things that we can improve on just when it comes to making sure every part of the story is fully in depth. I think we had the general sense of what we wanted to accomplish, and we focused on making sure we got the overall concept of the video, but also within that overall kind of concept, there are little points in between. Like every part in between has to be very fleshed out as well. Overall, I think it was really good, but yeah, definitely a lot of room for improvement. Obviously, with the short film, our goal was to focus on 2 items that we're releasing, or that we did release, which was the Solace Tea and the Lake House Tea. Came out really good. You guys saw earlier the dyeing that went into that, which was yeah, a fucking lot. But we figured out some methods which worked good. The Black Crest Tea for the retail side of things, we honestly decided it would not be best to perform the dyeing methods just because it came with a lot of risk, some risks that we weren't willing to kind of go forth with. But John found a really good method when it came to the Lake House teas and kind of dyeing them more of this warm kind of tone instead of it just being like pure white. So those look really good, and you know, you guys can check those out as well. And again, with the film, our whole point on that was just trying to build this story about who this Kate Roy individual would be. We wanted to film in home just because we feel like our home is an extension of the brand. Wanted to showcase that a little bit more. We had just kind of moved into the place not too long ago, so it was some parts of the house that weren't fully designed. So everything that we see with the brand, it's kind of, again, like I said, an extension of the crib, and you fully didn't get that in the video. We didn't show much of the house, but yeah, we want to establish this character just taking you through their everyday life and pretty much putting you in the comfort of their own home, and just being able to show what somebody does when there aren't any cameras on them, when they're alone in their own space. How do they relax and enjoy that? So with Caleb, he's trying to figure out this puzzle, which has a few missing phrases on it. And as he's about to travel, he leaves the puzzle unfinished. That's when he meets Andre, our second model, who is just enjoying time spent alone at a cafe. They bump into each other, and Andre finishes the puzzle, or has the missing words, and Caleb eventually finds it. And yeah, the missing phrases on there, it just pretty much states when we were about to drop. So the name of the teas, the date of the drop, the name of the drop, which was Solace. And the reason why we went with Solace is because Solace is about just finding peace in times of doubt in your life, or times where you just feel like things aren't necessarily making sense, and you just have to really dig deep within yourself. And okay, my camera died, so I kind of gotta make this quick. But yeah, just be comfortable in your own space. That's really what we wanted to focus on. And again, as we shoot more short films, we're kind of just gonna go with that essence of establishing who Caden Leroy is. If he were a person or individual, just kind of roping you guys into this world that we want to create. Yeah, that was that with the film. What we're on next is, obviously, we dropped in the beginning of February, which went, I felt like it went good in terms of everything that led up to it. I felt like we prepared, we did all the work going into it, and there's so much room for improvement when it just comes to the outcome of things. So it's really just about taking matters into your own hands and trying to figure out putting systems in play to make everything better. So when we do drop in the future, again, we do want to sell product. We are a business. And also knowing that we are a small brand, I'm still growing my social media. So it's about us figuring out ways how to connect with you guys in person, which is something we really, really want to focus on, especially as the weather breaks. Just finding new ways to kind of also still build the online presence, but get offline and try and just find unconventional ways. I feel like a lot of people aren't doing, especially in the smaller stages when it comes to connecting with the community that they're trying to build. So that's something that's going to be really important for us. We're going to work on some ideas and strategies to do that, so we can meet people and generally get to know them as supporters, and you guys can kind of get to know us as as more than just the brand. You get to like us as people, which I think we're cool dudes. Mentally, I feel like I'm in a really great place. Yeah, I want to say last year and up until almost the end of 2025, I felt like I had a lot of anxiety just in terms of my future and just dealing with like a lot of doubt and kind of just, self-doubt and just not really feeling too confident in just where I was going. I felt like I was doing all the things that I needed to do, but I just wasn't seeing the outcome that I felt like I was deserving of. And it wasn't until moving in here and kind of just, dealing with life, you understand that you can't really focus on the outcome. You just can just be present in the moment, do everything you can in your power to be the best version of yourself that you can be, and eventually, what's meant for you will be, given to you. So I just try and keep the Lord just close to me and just know those blessings will come when they're meant. And, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers, and everything right now, especially with you guys, is just molding you to be a stronger individual, and it's going to make you realize everything that you went through was all worth it, because now you're going to know how to deal with those tough issues or those big problems, because you've dealt with so many lessons, so many failures, and all that stuff before. So when they do enter your space, you know how to just navigate certain issues because you've been through it before. The only time you really take an L or a failure is if you don't try again. And that's a beautiful thing with life. You literally just get up and you keep trying, and eventually it'll work. And you just have to shift your mindset to one that nothing can stop you guys, and just belief in yourself. That's it. If you do the work, you dedicate yourself to whatever your craft is gonna be. There's nothing that will stop you from getting what you're trying to achieve. And it's easy to have doubt, but it's also easy to feel like you're the best in whatever you want to do and wherever you're going. It's easy just to shift that mindset as well, and just understand when doubt does creep into your mind, it's completely normal, but you just tell it, nah, I know I'm made for this. I know I'm gonna succeed. What else? Also, there's some stuff for the crib. I've been meaning to show you guys. I know you can see the couch and like this kind of orb light that I got from IKEA. Shout out to IKEA. They got some good shit in there. It's pretty addictive when you go in. But yeah, I've been meaning to show the apartment. I don't think I've shown it in any of the YouTube videos, but I'm gonna do that in the next one. I feel like it'll just flow a little bit better. And yeah, to show you guys some more decor stuff. We're still getting the crib in place, but it's coming out really, really good. And yeah, that's that so far. All right.